What's going on, everybody? It's Jackie Ray with Jackie Ray TV and the Long Beach Watchdog. I am here at the Watch Me Sports Bar right here in Long Beach with the beautiful and ever so talented Joy Taylor. We are here to celebrate the kickoff of season 2 of her docuseries, Like a Girl.
Playing like a girl means playing with all your heart, your mind, your body.
Tell me a little bit about how it came about.
So this is our first season hosting, myself and MJ Acosta-Ruiz. We were reached out to by Fuse to actually host it, and then they found out that we were best friends and had worked together before and are both obviously sports girlies. So we ended up hosting the show together and also executive producing. So it was a really incredible journey putting it all together, and we are very excited about season 2.
You've done so much in the sports world. You've been a sports host, sports commentator. You know your stuff. But as a woman, as long as you've been in the business, tell me some things that have changed since you've been in the business.
Oh, I mean, the business is much, much different than when I came in. I mean, I've started in the business, my first internship in 2007 in Miami. So, a long time ago. But there's definitely more visibility on camera, which is super important. There's a lot more accessibility to information and resources, and just the ability to work within the industry with other women. There wasn't a lot of visibility. There weren't a lot of women, particularly in the spaces that I wanted to go into when I started in the business. So it was hard to, have women mentors and really point, say to an executive, hey, like, I want to do this, because there weren't women in those spaces.
Right.
Jamel Hill was someone that was very influential for me and helpful for me in a lot of ways, because I would be able to say to a boss, like, hey, my ultimate goal is to be able to do what she's doing, which is to be on a show giving my opinion about sports with the same space at the table that the men had. So there weren't a whole lot of women in the business from the visibility standpoint. Obviously not a lot of diversity, so the business has changed a lot in those ways. We still have a lot of work to do, but I would say that outside of having people on air that look like us and can represent for women in sports, there also needs to be more visibility behind the scenes and in the executive spaces, which is, I think, the next wave of what we need to work on.
Yeah. So tell me about Fuse TV, because I have to say, until I saw the docuseries, I feel like I've subscribed to a million different services, and I'm like, okay, I have to do one more, because otherwise I can't see this docuseries. But tell me about Fuse TV and why it's a great platform for this docuseries.
Well, Fuse has been wonderful. What I will say about Fuse is they were early to the game, because this is season 2. So they have already been on board with covering women's in sports, with giving female athletes a platform to tell their stories, and storytelling is super important, which is something that Fuse does really well. I mean, all of their programming is very edgy, very real, very raw, very fun, youthful, intelligent, exploratory. And it's really given to you in a way that, like, you're here to receive this show and this content, and come and check it out and enjoy it. And that's really what Fuse is about. So really happy to be able to work with them on this project, and I have to give them credit, because season 2 means that there was a season 1, and they did it before this year, which, obviously this year has been the women in sports year. It's been an incredible year for women in sports on camera, women in sports behind the scenes, women executives, and of course women athletes. So they were great about it by doing season 1, and poured a lot of resources into season 2, and we're really happy to be a part of it with them.
So we're here at the Watch Me Sports Bar in Long Beach. I'm so excited about this bar, and because it has a focus on women's sports. I can't tell you how many times I go to a sports bar and I got to beg for them to turn on a WNBA game. But what does it mean to have this event here tonight?
Oh, it's so special. To your point, to go to a bar, even sometimes to just get any kind of programming on, you're like, I want to watch this game. So to have a place that is really for us, for women in sports, for women athletes, to a place where people can go and they know the WNBA game is going to be on. They know they're going to show the women's soccer games. They know they're going to have women's programming for sports on, is really special. It's a very unique place. Hopefully not that unique forever.
Right.
But happy to be able to support them, to bring some attention to them and to all the women's sports bars around the country that are having a watch party for Fuse Like a Girl season 2 tonight.
Season 2 of Like a Girl premieres on Fuse TV on August 21st. For more information about the Watch Me Sports Bar and all things Long Beach, you can subscribe to the Long Beach Watchdog. For Jackie Ray TV and the Long Beach Watchdog, I'm Jackie Ray.